Good afternoon. I'm Chip Sweeney, and this is a special edition of H-Town Now. For years, debate has been an essential part of the political process. However, the story you're about to see isn't remotely political. February is a bleak time in the year, and we here at H-Town Now wanted to provide you with some material to brighten up your gloomy February day. So, on this special edition of H-Town Now, we present two of Huntington High's smartest, best-looking, and funniest teachers to provide us with a debate for the ages.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to ask you all about a few topics, and you all will kind of, give your thoughts on them. If a lively debate does, seem to pop up, that's something that we'll deal with. So the first issue that we want to talk about today is carrot cake. What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Roush?
Hello. I think carrot cake is delicious. The carrots add some texture to the cake. It's basically a spice cake, but it's called a carrot cake, and you look forward to the cream cheese frosting and maybe a bite of pineapple here or there.
Hold on. No, there's no reason to ever combine vegetables with any kind of refreshing treat, which is what you've done with the carrot cake. Just by name.
It's for texture.
Okay, but you don't know that going in. You think, oh, this is going to taste like carrot, and yet it's got a cake that the carrot has been cooked into. No. That's the answer to the carrot cake question.
Well, I think people know that you're smart enough to think that the cake's not going to taste like a carrot.
Then why do you call it a carrot cake?
Because there are carrots in the cake. Next question, please.
All right. So this one's a little more either like you have options here. Would you rather, if you had to fight, fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, Mr. Hughes?
I've heard this question before, and I've always wondered: is the horse shaped like the duck? Or how do you gauge the height and the width of the duck that is the horse-sized duck? So I'm confused by the mathematics of it.
So it looks like a duck the size of a horse.
Okay. What was the other option?
It's either
Bats?
one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
This isn't a hard question.
No. You always fight the smallest number of things. And so you would always fight the one duck-sized horse or the horse-sized duck.
The horse-sized duck. I'm going to snap its neck. Birds' necks are sensitive, so of course I'm going for the large duck and its neck. It wasn't that hard. You didn't have to think.
It wasn't that hard to provide a very foolish answer. No, it wasn't. You did that with ease.
I think my answer was fine.
No.
Next question.
Go on.
All right.
Jeez.
All right. So now we're going to get into what I like to call the gentleman's game. Mr. Rouse, what's your take on golf?
See how it is?
Golf is great. I love golf. J.D. Maui loves golf, and if J.D. Maui loves something, everyone should love it.
As you all know, golf was invented in the mid-50s by Dwight Eisenhower, former president of the United States. He was not very athletic. He wanted to produce a sport that would cause him to seem athletic, and it involved obviously the golf ball. It's obviously not athletic.
So you're saying golf takes no skill? Have you ever golfed?
Absolutely.
Have you ever tried to hit a golf ball?
You brought up
straight?
one of my better arguments about really, who do we know that plays golf? Well, you got J.D. Maui, Chip Sweeney, Hunter Roush plays golf.
Three great young men.
I rest my case with that.
Strongly disagree.
I got to go with Mr. Roush on this one. I'm pro golf.
Remember asking your opinion.
Is this the last one? Because I've got stuff to do.
No, we got a few more.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, so you have to take 3 people from Huntington High School. It can be students. I probably wouldn't take
I'm not
students.
taking students anywhere.
Okay, that's fine. You have 3 people to live on an island, like an island in the middle of the Pacific, similar to Lost, if you're familiar with that, from this school. Who are you going to pick? 3 people. That have to be from Huntington High in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Take a couple of minutes to think about this.
Oh, that's tough. We're not trying to repopulate the island, are we?
No, you're trying to survive. You're just surviving.
If I'm trying to survive, Mr. Baker is going to be one of them. I know he is an avid rifleman. He's at the range. He knows his way around weapons. So I'm going to take Mr. Baker as one. You have one while I'm trying to think of some others?
David Riggs knows how to get things. I don't mean just here at this school either. If you need something done, that's the man to go to. My next choice, I think, would be Mr. Roush.
Sheila Leach.
She's not here.
What?
She's here.
What do you mean? She's dead?
No. Heaven forbid.
Well, where is she? If she's not here and she's not dead, I thought she was going to be in here until she went.
I'm going to be honest. I've not checked Sheila Leach's room in the last couple of years. She may very well be down.
I bet she is.
She's probably there. So that's a good choice. No, I would take you so Mr. Riggs and I could humiliate you on a regular basis, which would not be very difficult. But if there are no cynicism on the island, what's the point of survival?
This is getting
we
really
can't make fun
frustrating.
of someone.
I'm trying to answer their
Who
questions.
better to make fun of?
I'm trying to answer their questions, and you seem just to be antagonizing me
There's
with every answer.
nothing more pitiful than a man named Hunter. Go on.
This is garbage. This is what I'm talking about.
I don't believe that was a question.
Every time we do something like this, you just gotta call me out. Make fun of my name, say things it rhymes with.
I didn't get to that yet. Here's the thing.
And he's still going.
Well, we didn't
He's
pick
still
our third
going.
person yet. Have you and Riggs?
I'm gonna take Rob Archer because he can wrestle a bear.
I'm going to take David Chenoweth because he has a lovely singing voice, and I think we would need music.
I agree.
There you go.
That's a great choice.
Perfect. What's the next question?
I do have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Mr. Dees.
Yes, sir.
You included Mr. Roush in yours.
Yes.
How does it feel to not be included in History People?
It's typical. There's a lot of things he doesn't include me in. He has poker games, never been invited to.
Yeah, you missed last year's Christmas party too. Did you
Yeah.
get that invite?
I didn't. You sent me a lot of pictures from it, and you looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Oh, it was.
We actually hosted, we had a Foursquare game out here, and he had two of his friends, and I was standing over there against the wall, and they wanted to play, and instead of inviting me, they just, you know what, we don't have anybody else, let's just not play Foursquare, which is one of the more terrible things you could ever say to anyone. You can't eclipse my head, my friend. Keep trying.
We
It's
know
the
that
size
can't
of a
happen.
globe. What else?
All right.
Is this my good side? Or should I turn like this?
You know, I don't really think they're.
I think I'm getting your good
I think
side.
they're both good.
Can we do this again?
Let's see.
Is this actually recording? I thought this was like a rehearsal.
All right.
Is this recording?
Yeah. It's
I hope so.
it's recording.
We'll just go with it then.
What else?
Okay. All right. So, let's see. Thoughts on the Super Bowl? Any thoughts on the game itself, the teams in it?
Troy Brown played great.
It was awesome. Because it looked like they were going to maybe just take a knee and go into overtime, but they fired that pass. He ran for like 35 yards down the middle, and they ended up kicking the field goal with Adam Vinatieri to win it.
Dan Marino.
Go Patriots, I say. I haven't watched the Super Bowl since 2001-ish, so I don't know if they've played them since.
No, yeah, I was about to say that seemed to be a while ago.
You need to be more specific with your questions.
I apologize. In the future, we'll work on that.
Yeah, these questions aren't great.
These were, we had some of the other people come up with these.
Is it Mr. Elkins?
I don't like to point the finger,
But it was Elkins.
Well, I hate that when somebody says bad questions, that's the first person that pops into my head, but it's true. He does ask terrible, terrible questions.
well,
awful.
His name's probably at the bottom of that.
let's see. We got a couple more. Who would? All right. So are you familiar with the movie Dodgeball?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you're putting together a 5-man celebrity dodgeball team. Who are the 5 people you're going to take?
Dan Marino.
Always a good selection.
I'm going to say Leonardo da Vinci.
Vince Vaughn.
Kind of cliche.
Why?
Because he was in that movie.
He was great in Wedding
You're
Crashers.
basing my character. Bruce Willis.
Hero of the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Yeah, go ahead.
President Trump.
Yoda.
Okay. I think we're at 3 or 4 apiece.
The Legion of Doom from classic WWF.
Oh, that's not bad.
They had
Robocop.
those football pads with the spikes on them.
Yeah,
Sure.
they couldn't play.
Yeah, you throw
dodgeball,
a dodgeball at them and it gets stuck on one of those. They're gonna just pull that thing off and throw it down. That's one dodgeball you wasted.
I'm gonna you've got those were 2, so I'm gonna go with again Robocop, and I'm gonna pick Chip Sweeney for comedic purposes. If you've ever seen try to throw a ball, have you ever seen Chip Sweeney?
He's not good at sports.
So who cares if we win? The comedic value of watching Chip Sweeney try to throw something. Aside from the tantrum, he's good at that. But try to throw, I think the crowd wouldn't care who won. They would just enjoy the humor.
Well,
And RoboCop's not real, right? It's a fictional character.
Oh, I see. We're using alternative facts here to fill our dodgeballs.
I thought that's what we did now.
All right. Final question. So you're in the middle of the desert.
What?
You're dropped in the middle of the desert. I don't know what's happening. And
Misunderstood.
I mean, but you
Thought it
have
was
everything
dessert.
you need to. You have everything you need to survive.
Uh-huh.
But you get 3 personal items. What are you going to take with you?
I'm gonna take my toothbrush.
Yeah.
Number 1.
I'm going to take.
Toothpaste. Number 2.
I'm going to take Roush's dog, because that will upset him thoroughly. Because that was going to be his.
Do you
third
want to taste
thing.
mud again?
No, sooner not. I'm also going to take a kite and a tennis ball, and Roush's dog and I are going to be out on that island, populated with all the things that we need: kibbles, bits, carrot cake. And I'm going to fly a kite with that dog, and we're going to toss the ball out on the beach. And
my
Marshall
third-
is going to run down
Well,
the ball.
he wouldn't like being there with you one bit. because
He's got no choice.
He loves me and only me.
It's me
But-
or nobody.
But my third item would be a toothbrush, again, in case I lose my first one, because I'm really concerned with oral hygiene, and I could also sharpen that into a shank should danger arise somewhere.
Sure. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for this. Do either of you have any last comments?
We've fulfilled our word quota, actually. That's
It's like Twitter. You get 140.
Hello, world.
That's right.
All right. Thank you all. Thanks.